Hello team, today Show Me Chef's going to show you how to cook crepes.
Show me chef.
Show me the chef.
Show me chef.
Show me.
Chef. Show me
The chef. Show me.
chef.
For the production of crepes, you're going to need some equipment. So the equipment we have for this dish is 2 measuring jugs, 1 large, 1 small, a medium stainless steel bowl, 1 balloon whisk, a fine sieve, a crepe pan or a thin cast iron pan, dessert spoon, soup spoon, just some small cooking spoon, palette knife, paper towel, medium plate, and a cup measure. So for the production of the crepes, you're going to need some ingredients. So what we have here is 1 tablespoon of caster sugar, 2 eggs, 30 grams of melted butter, unsalted, 1 full flush cup of plain flour, and 1 cup of milk. Okay, for the production of crepes, it's not too complex. The first thing you want to do is get your medium stainless steel bowl, your fine sieve, and straight into there I'm going to bang my 1 cup of plain flour. You don't want any physical contamination in there, insects, glass, whatever it may be. We want to prevent that being in the finished product. So sift that out nicely. Then basically you can add the remaining ingredients. So I'm going to bang in the milk. Like so. My caster sugar, my eggs, and your melted butter. Butter helps give it flavour, but not only that, it helps caramelise the surface of the crepe, that nice golden texture. Okay, now that all the ingredients in, I'm going to use a whisk. I'm not going to whisk it vigorously. That will develop the gluten and make it more stringy and tough, alright? So we're going to stir it carefully just to bind those ingredients. Okay, champions, now don't be stressing that there's lumps left in that. The key here is to not overwork that gluten, alright? Next step is to pass it through a fine sieve into a jug so then it's easily poured into our crepe pan. So straight from our bowl, but I'm going to give that 20 minutes to rest. Once that's rested, I may need to adjust the consistency by the addition of a little bit more milk. Okay, the crepe batter has had a good half an hour to rest. Now I'm going to assess the consistency. It may need a little correcting in terms of its thickness, so let's have a look. So after that assessment, guys, I think I need a little milk, so I'm thinking around 50 mils. Remembering that the thinner batter creates the thinner crepe. So that's the ultimate goal, getting a really thin finished product. Okay, so a little bit of milk, 50 mils. Now we need to look at cooking them, obviously. So we've got here, crepe pan, cast iron, palette knife, some butter to help us cook with, some paper towel to smear off some of that excess butter we have, and a nice medium-sized plate to place our cooked crepes on. So let's get to it. I'm going to turn it on to a medium heat. I'm going to get a knob of butter with my paper and just smear that on. So I've got a nice temperature here. It's not too high, not too low. So once that crepe batter hits the pan, it starts to caramelise immediately. So with my jug, I'm going to pour, say, on 1/4 of this pan and then swirl it around. So that's the production of crepes, guys. So simply like that, I'm going to show you now, without any dialogue, a nice presentation of apple and blueberry crepe.